What is up, and welcome to a Neon Gaming Dimension podcast. That's what we're going with, right? This is just a predictions episode. We are going on about, they're not really calling it opening night live, realized.
It's never been opening night live. That's just Gamescom.
That's Gamescom.
Yep.
Why did I put that in the doc then?
Yeah,
Summer Games Fest.
So if you read the doc that he started writing, I put a comment in there saying that. I'm like, Gamescom totally just happens in Germany, buddy. And that's where opening night live is.
I gotta get to Hanover someday. I really want to. It's close to where my wife's brother lives, so it'll happen.
His brain is in Europe right now. So
If only. Castles and bratwursts. But no, we're talking about Summer Games Fest, another Keeley event, Key 3 as they like to call it. And we're going to be talking about the feature presentation. I don't know what they call it these days, but we're excited about it. It's going to be happening tomorrow. I believe it's at 2 p.m. Pacific time. We will be, at least some of us will be reacting live. Just to let you guys know, peek behind the curtain. I will be kind of working at the same time as that. We'll check in, when
Steven
they
will be
when they
there.
start.
Right?
Yeah.
He'll have full attention, and then I'll be in the chat.
Yeah.
See,
he'll be thoroughly entertained.
I'll be like,
we're just gonna talk shit and hang out and walk around, watch it. It's gonna be fun.
Precisely.
When they start talking about Zenless Zone Zero again, I'll be like, all right, I can get some work done. Even though that's on my fantasy critic, but might get dropped. You're
gonna have to drop it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We'll see how it goes. But yes, this is going to be our predictions episode. So you're joining us right here on twitch.tv/Neon Pocket Dimension. Usually Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Pacific time, we would be recording a podcast. But this week, because we are so hyped about the world of games and all the new gamer Christmas that we're going to happen over this weekend, we decided to switch it up and just hang out with you guys here and do a predictions podcast. So the three of us are going to go through and do three different predictions each. And then we'll kind of talk about, I've got some general ones that I want to discuss as well. So how we're going to do this, I'll break down kind of the style of our predictions.
Do you want to introduce like the people that are here?
Oh,
try that one?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Sometimes.
He doesn't know if he wants to like really share our names. So then if we do bad, right?
I don't want to dox you guys because
are
your
you trying
predictions
to?
are so bad.
You're trying to protect me.
Just, if your predictions go poorly.
Yeah.
Right. We can't be associated, of course.
No, how could I, I'm so excited about predictions, as you can tell, that I forgot about my fearless dungeon master and co-host, that is Jacob Jones, aka OMGzus in the chat.
That's me. Also, don't forget that guy right there, that's Gage, aka Longshot first. And then over here, that's Steven, aka TheSingerBro. So say what's up to these fellas right here. What up?
What
up, bro?
Cool. I could actually just do. Oh, it's so far down here.
Soundboard thing.
There you go, baby.
Great.
I've just loaded up my soundboard. You guys won't hear it, but the chat will.
It's fantastic.
There you go. That was just for you guys.
I'm sure something was happening. Yeah, exactly.
That was just for you guys. Yeah.
Back to the predictions, my friends. Sorry about I'm just skipping on to ahead. We're going to do three different predictions each. I have them kind of broken down into one, a surefire bet. That's a game that's almost assuredly going to be making an appearance. And then we have the risky business prediction, which is going to be a game that could appear, but making the prediction is definitely taking a chance. And then finally, we have our shot in the dark, which is a long shot. Game that's likely to not be there, but wouldn't it be amazing if it was?
It's a long shot.
It's a long shot, freaking long shot. And then as part of the long shot, and actually as part of the risky business too, if you want to add a Taco Bell Live Moss moment, as we like to call it, it'd be something that if it's announced or the reveal would have you jumping for joy and live in moss. So yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So yeah, before we do all that, what are your guys' just general levels of what are you thinking about this year's show? Are you hyped for it? What are you expecting? What are you expecting from the show?
I think Summer Game Fest is usually. It sounds like negative, but Summer Game Fest is usually not the one I look forward to more. That's usually like the Game Awards and stuff like that usually tend to carry more of the bigger announcements and shit. But this will be cool to kind of kick off. Like, I don't know, we've kind of had some like not great news with the gaming industry for a while, and like this seems like a nice celebration of the games that are existing, and then hopefully we'll have some cool stuff there. Hopefully some surprises, but let's just say I'm good. I'm good. Not great, not amazing, but good.
Sure, could be a good show, but we'll see how it goes. What about you, Jacob? What are you feeling?
If I'm to predict, like, what would it be graded out of 10?
Sure.
I think SGF will be at like a 7.0. Because I know that we are hearing like of games that we already know about. Things are already leaking, and stuff. I don't think that there's going to be any like crazy brand new announcements that'll, rock people's socks off. But I don't think it'll be bad. I just think it'll be like middle of the road. It's going to be 2 hours long, estimated, apparently, is what I hear. So we're going to probably have some lulls in between. We're going to have some chunks of just like commercial shit. We're going to see like buy Game Pass, We're going to see like, oh, here's a mobile game, We're going to see stuff like that. So like overall, I think it'll be good. It'll be on the side of good. But I don't think it will be like the craziest thing ever. But I think there will be a couple bomb-ass moments for sure.
Totally. I think Jeff has done a good job over the last few years of like making it a show that's worth watching. I mean, he always has to pay the bills, and he usually sticks that in the middle. So there's a section of, NetEase games or live service games or, like whatever, like, mobile stuff or just like updates on MMOs that no one's heard of, things like, that kind of stuff. But, those pay the bills, and that's okay. And I think that overall he's done a pretty good job of like, having something kind of banging to start, something banging to finish, a couple of good surprises in the middle. And yeah, even if we don't get necessarily like surprise game announcements or something, like it would be cool to see certain things show up and get more details about stuff like that. So I'm thinking it's going to be a fun show. He seems to be tempering expectations, which is probably a good thing. But I still think that there could be some cool stuff here, and we might see some of that with some of our spicy long shot in the dark Liv Moss momenty picks. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I could see it, being a 6 or a 7, but if it's like more of like an 8 in my field, that would be a total win. I don't need this to be the 10 out of 10 or anything like that. I think it's hard to honestly do that at one of these, especially in a kind of a down year like this year,
Honestly, at the end of the day, I'm just fucking stoked to hang out and like watch the stuff with you guys, because I think that'll be fun. So
yeah,
that's
absolutely
my favorite part of the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping for it to be excellent, not being pessimistic at all, just every time I go into one of these, I just try to have no expectations, except for having a good time. If I don't have a good time, if I'm bored, then fine. I'll be like, that was lame. But I don't think I'll be bored. Like I said, there might be some like, I think it'll be like a journey. You'll have some
like a
downs.
celebrity cameo. Yeah, maybe we'll get into that.
There's always some funny moments. There's like some Jeffisms that I kind of like at this point. You know what I mean? Like,
I think that there will be like moments where they interview someone for too long or something, et cetera, et cetera.
Maybe a Muppet shows up or something.
The over the past year, I've been making bingo cards, so maybe I'll think about it. But do I think there will be like bingo card moments? Like, yeah, of course there will.
Totally.
Of course there has to be. That's what we want.
Stay tuned. Later in the show, we are going to go over 20 what ifs, like yes or no questions that we'll all kind of give little quick fire predictions on that I have set up also.
Violet, you're turning 5,
so that'll be
Violet.
kind of a similar thing to like a bingo card type of moment. So there you go. But without further ado, let's get into each of ours first predictions. So we'll go through one at a time, each of us, and do our surefires, and then move on. Let's start just in the order we got them in the doc. We got one from Cherry in the chat. There will be a mascot of some sort, I'm sure, at some point. Yep, I can see that.
I agree. We'll put it on the bingo card.
There you go. Maybe a Maybe a Spyro, maybe
an Astrobot. Maybe we see a little more of that.
maybe a little Astrobot. What if they made an actual little Astrobot and it walked down on stage?
All right.
Please, Jeff. Please, I want it.
That'd be amazing. I mean,
Astrobot is so
Sony should
cute.
just do that. They could sell that thing so fast. A little RC Astrobot that you control with your DualSense. Shut up.
You're gonna see a Funko Pop like tomorrow,
Bro. You think
true.
that
He already
place?
looks like a Funko Pop.
You think Sony is Nintendo? Get out of here. That's some Nintendo ass shit you're suggesting. sir.
Astrobot already looks like that little dog robot. That you
He
could get
looks
in the
like a little
90s.
Funko Pop. I'll say it. Like he looks like a little Funko Pop.
Or
I
like
have to say that I'm on the side of the internet that does not like the design of Astrobot.
I know you say it a lot, and it just
I'm also the same.
it's
That
in
might
the
disappoint
it's in the
you.
eye of the beholder. Okay, you can find beauty in anything.
Well, I'm not beholding shit. Okay.
Holding some generic ass looking robot.
F you, sir.
Yeah.
F you.
It's totally all right. Totally all right. I just think Sackboy was so much more endearing. Anyways.
Yeah.
Jacob, what is your surefire bet that you got here for us?
Okay, so let's before we jump right into this, I want to just display one thing. So yeah, like
Dun, dun, dun.
like I said before, I edited out what I actually did. If you're live,
Actually,
you
it's
saw.
2K, not Take Two, Jacob. Just letting you know.
Ah, got me. Here is here are the listed partners. Holy shit, what's happening with my camera? I'm so big, half of my head's cut off. That's crazy, dude. That's pretty wild stuff. As you can
Galaxy
see,
brain.
as you can see above me, there is all sorts of partners. And so what I did was I just took a look. Okay, I took a look at all the partners. All right, and we got Netflix games here. That's a gaming giant, right? Everyone loves Netflix games. You got Party Animals, almost like they're
Just
a
straight up,
studio,
just straight up, yeah.
just partnered with one video game. I find that to be very interesting.
That's
We
funny.
have, the people you'd expect. You have SNK, you got Niantic, Atari, Atlas, like all sorts of people. So everything
Epic,
that
yeah.
I'm predicting tonight is, researched, looking at this
Nice.
list and picking someone where I'm like, that'd be an interesting thing. So all that being said, I think that a surefire bet will be that you will see another more specific and focused trailer on Fatal Fury City of Wolves.
I think it's City of Wolves.
Yeah, what is that? I mean, if you don't know about fighting games, Fatal Fury is kind of like that main SNK game, and it's spawned like a few other fighting games as well. But this should be dope. All we really got was like a teaser trailer that kind of showed like a little bit of like, oh, there's new systems, they're called this, but it wasn't like, here's all these characters. It just kind of showed some characters fighting and like mentioned things. Half the trailer was like an arcade slowly zooming in and like showing off SNK games from the past, whatever. So I think we'll get like a bigger trailer that'll be like, here's this character, here's that character, here's what's going on in the game and stuff. So that's where I'm coming at, or that's where I'm coming from for Fatal Fury City of Wolves.
I
Nice.
feel like that's very, very surefire.
Yeah.
I like it. And there should be probably a couple of fighting games here, I would imagine.
Yeah, for sure.
So there might be a little fighting game. Who looked best kind of thing.
Fight.
A fighting game fight.
Yeah.
Cool. I like that. I think you got a good chance there. And I remember the first look slightly, but I need to look at this game again. So that's
I'll pull it up right now as we go to the next person.
totally. Let's go down to Mr. Steven.
So, I went with what you touched on earlier. You were talking about the mobile and gacha games and MMOs. Genshin Impact. We're going to see it. Jeff's got to pay the bills. They're going to reveal a trailer for a new character is what I'm saying. And maybe a new area I could maybe see. I don't know who they're adding anymore, dude.
It's so deep at this point.
They'll give you a special promo pack for like if you use code Keely or something, give you like a 20 free polls or whatever the hell they call it. Something like that'll be in the thing, and then so what I have here in the doc is the crew will collectively be checking phones or have eyes glossed over. Maybe.
I like that. I
Doing
like
other
that
things.
addition for sure.
We're paying the bills while he's paying the bills. So
Has anyone here ever played Genshin Impact?
I have,
Yes.
yeah.
I've never.
Mhm.
Is it really pretty Breath of the Wild like, or is it much more of like an action game?
It's a good question.
It has
It's-
mechanics from Breath of the Wild. How
It's
about
a
I
little
say
bit.
that?
It's a little column A, a little column B.
I wouldn't say it has near the level of exploration and intrigue
Sure.
Breath of the Wild has.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
wonder even. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little more formulaic and like.
but
Well,
I feel
go
like
into.
It's like this. You start off. There's like all this story stuff, and then you're playing either like a girl or a guy character, and then
also like
there's all
more
these
is less,
cinematics.
please, with the voice
Yeah.
acting with these games. I'm sorry. I not to disparage any of them, but they're just I don't know. Not
Well, there's
for me.
just a lot like of story and talking and stuff. Like there's a lot going on before you get to like even do anything, and then they just start stacking on like, oh, here's your quests, and here's this, and then here's this thing, and then you get this thing, and then that thing, and now you have to do this thing. Oh, now you have another character, so swap to them so you could do
Yep.
this thing, and then it's just like, no, stop, and then like,
Yeah, it's just like game the game, and you're like,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It's
This is how a
system
lot of
after
gotcha-
system.
gotcha
Yeah.
games are. They kind of all have that sort of feel where it's like it's just too much, dude. Just chill out.
You're
Chill
doing
out,
too
bro.
much.
Just
I mean,
do
there's
nothing.
elements of it that look really cool, you know what I mean? But it's just, yeah, I hear
Mm.
It has some pretty moments and there's some fun gameplay a little bit, but like after a while, you
Yeah.
just kind of feel the pull and sting of like gotcha stuff. So
Yeah,
you. All right, right on.
it's tainted. If that makes sense.
Okay, well, let's go with my first. Not my first. My
Jesus
surefire
Christ.
bet. Mine is going to be. I also did some research for these. I didn't just go in completely blind. I mean, some of it was a little informed by just my own stuff. But NCSoft is a partner on that list. And there is some rumors that they are working on Guild Wars 3, which
Ooh.
Guild Wars 2, if you didn't know, it's an MMO. It came out way back in I think 2012. And there's been on and off rumors about them doing a new entry in the series. So I think we're gonna get a teaser trailer, most likely just like a logo with some CG tease footage. You know what I mean? And yeah.
So what? All right. So when I saw this, first of all, I was like, man, he must know something I don't. First of all, secondly, fuck yeah, because I was really into 2. I played the shit out of 2. So
That game's
this is
still going.
exciting for me. Dude, yeah, 2 is still going.
Yeah, no, I went. Oh yeah, two's still kind of going strong. I think, if anything,
It is,
or
yeah.
maybe not strong, but it's probably got a pretty dedicated people.
Yeah.
You know, there's just been some rumors flying around. I read a couple of articles, and then a whole lot of Reddit, which is not necessarily not necessarily but
Where there's smoke, I suppose, right? And NCSoft, they don't do a whole lot of different things. Maybe it'll be like a wacky Korean MMO or something that we
Yeah.
haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
More of. I am hoping it's Guild Wars 3. I really do. And I think I think if they could also do it for consoles, that would be just fantastic.
Yeah, that would definitely elevate it quite a lot.
Yeah.
I think we won't get a date. If we get anything, we could. I mean, Jeff kind of specified that he wasn't going to have stuff that was like 2026 and out.
Sure.
I don't unless they've really been just crushing on this in secret. 2025, I would think would be the earliest, but maybe 2026. At which point I don't think they would put a date on it. You know what I mean? Cool. All right. Well, those are all pretty good, surefire bets, guys. I think those are solid moves. Jacob, let's move on to your risky business.
Okay, so there's a specific reason. Like I said, I showed you the list of partners, and we've heard like not really leaks, but little murmurs of this game. So, and I'm gonna pull up. I'm trying to find this image someone made, but it's like apparently BS. But maybe I can just find it in Google Images.
You can't BS a BSer.
Atlas will be there. Okay. What does this
Okay.
mean? This means there's a percent chance, I think a higher percent chance than completely ridiculous, but still risky, of saying that Persona 6 will be there.
Oh, you're
Okay.
going for it.
Yeah,
You're
Persona
going
6.
for it. Okay.
I think Persona 6 will be there. I think it's, here's the image that was circulating around the internet. Now, you know how I feel about rumors. I do not like rumors. I don't believe rumors. But we did get this picture on the internet recently, right? That Persona 6 has an unofficial title or something, or an unofficial logo, and this is what it is. But this is apparently supposed to confirm that it's like the green game, because all the games have like a different color, and so this is gonna be the green game. So because this
just looks like something somebody slapped together, but
it really does, and that's why.
For real?
I do think that there was something about this file.
It might have been real.
Maybe Atlas even comment on about it being like a placeholder file or something like that. I forget exactly.
Yeah, so I think it is technically like confirmed this is like real like data. Like this is real art from Atlas, but it's not a real logo, and it's not really supposed to confirm anything. But again, it's got green, so I think that's promising that the game will be green. Okay, it's the green one.
Are we gonna have a lot of green themes?
Yeah, it's gonna be. Everybody's gonna be touching grass and smoking weed in Persona 6.
So it'll be outside and
playing Xbox.
Okay.
But yeah,
because P6 will definitely come to Xbox, so it'll be extra green.
I mean, that would be if I wanted to go Taco Bell live mass, is say like, Persona 6 is coming day one to Xbox.
Now,
which it could. It probably will.
More than the color, I care about what type of style of music they're going to feature, because that's what's really makes
it's always jazz, isn't it?
Well, no. See, like P3 was like kind of like almost like J-punk, J-pop. And then Persona 4, I forget what the music was, but it was a little more like fusion-y, I forget. And then 5 was like full-blown like acid jazz, like
I just feel like
Cowboy
it's
Bebop.
always a type of jazz, so I'm gonna say
it
this will
has
be
that kind of groovy vibe all the time.
Like snappy.
Yeah.
Maybe this will be new disco.
You know what I mean?
It'll be like
or
synthwave.
jazz hop or something.
Jazz hop. There you go. I don't know. I've never played any Persona games, and who knows if I ever will.
Don't tell Mr. Hawks that.
Mr. Hawks is in chat, and he is the reason why I hit the for real sound effect.
For real?
Which I just did.
Oh, you did too. I also did. I don't know if you heard.
Oh, cool. I'm doing it on my soundboard. I don't know if you're watching that.
I heard the thing.
If I watch the stream, is it gonna screw up my window?
No.
No.
It has nothing to do with your window on my screen.
Great.
But anyway,
Just
I just think it'll be there because there's been like some rumblings and Atlas will be there. And so I'm just going for it. I think it'll be there. But I could be completely wrong. Atlas could be like, hey, the next Disgaea, or they could just be like running a commercial for like, Persona's on Game Pass, play it. I mean, who knows? You never know exactly. But yeah, that's what I think will happen.
Very cool.
Rad.
I would like that. I do think you're not completely baseless, because I do think that I wanted to say Sentinel's Aegis Rim, but that's not what it is. What Re-Fantasia? Metaphor Re-Fantasia. Yeah. I do think that is more likely to show up at the Xbox conference. So I do think that if they're going to show both this year, that will probably that a P6 would be more of a game. Summer Games Fest thing, because I feel like that's more of a Keeley like check out what we got. Yeah exactly. So that's cool. Very good. Well, Steven, what is your risky business?
My risky business. Mine is gonna be Skate, and the reason I say it's risky,
dude,
is because one, there is some smoke there, right? People have been receiving like weird old company press kits, right? And like weird boxes and stuff with like cassette tapes on them, and it's like it's kind of cool, kind of neat stuff. For like the something Corp, I can't remember what it is, but
M Corp.
But anyways, it's like the Boring Corp or some shit like that, right? But but the reason I say that is like, EA is one of those companies that's gonna put their shit in front of everybody. They're gonna want everybody to see that. Skate is such a win for them, as far as like PR goes, because everybody seems to like. It went from like a cult following Skate thing to like ironically popular Skate, right? Like, because I don't think Skate was that big when it came out, and I feel like it's bigger as a rumor than it was as a game when it came out. So
Yeah, I mean, I think by the time Skate 3 came around, I remember it being big-ish, but maybe just amongst my crew because a lot of my friends are skateboarders. So,
well, right.
but yeah,
I mean, don't get me wrong, it was popular enough, right? But I
yeah,
don't think it hit like Tony Hawk levels at all or anything
definitely.
like that.
As far as like sales and stuff, it was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Tony Hawk was completely ubiquitous. Whether you skateboarded or not, you played Tony Hawk.
Exactly. The fucking Tony Hawk was rad. That's why.
Mhm.
And
Totally.
Skate was cool too because they had a lot of like really cool like replay features and things and leaderboards and stuff. So yeah, there's a reason that people are excited about it, I guess. But what I think will be shown is in-depth gameplay. I think this game is going to be like basically cooked, ready to go.
Nice.
They've been working on it for a while. They've been hinting at it for a long time. The Live Moss moment is a shadow drop. They just go, and you can get in now.
Holy shit!
You can
That
get
would be
in now,
insane.
drop in now. Even like maybe it's
Drop
just
in
a
now.
beta or something. Yeah, you can drop in now, right?
Yeah. This is the play test from May 2024.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So, which also makes me think, right? Because I saw this as well.
Yeah.
All right, we're getting closer and closer, right? So maybe they do like an open beta for like the weekend or something, and then it releases in like a month or so, right? But I do think there might be a playable form that day. So
Cool. I like it a lot, and I would love that. Skate just has this flow to it that I am absolutely obsessed with. I still on back compat on Xbox. One of them is on, I think because of EA. What is it called? EA Play? What do they call it? The EA subscription that's included in Game Pass. You're able to play one of the Skate games, Skate 2 or Skate 3 on there for sure.
I was yeah, because and I'm like, okay, well, does it show up at this or does it show up at the Xbox one because they have that tie, right? But
Totally.
I think they want it in front of more eyes. So
that's always the type of thing that you could just like casually, say in a blog post or something like that, like available on Xbox, whatever, or on Game Pass.
Could be.
But yeah, I'm jonesing for this new Skate game. On to my risky business. This isn't like that risky, but I haven't heard anything about it. And usually with Hollywood stuff, we do hear stuff more about it, and so that's why it's definitely still like just kind of coming out of my head. But we do see Riot Games as one of the partners there, so it's not completely unfathomable. But I'm going to say Arcane Season 2 is revealed. I think that Arcane was a really, really good adaptation and a really cool way to bring League of Legends to the screen. The art is just so rad, and it's a really good story. And I could see maybe one of the voice actors, or maybe I don't know, maybe someone who's starring in Season 2 as something. But I think that we'll get a trailer reveal on stage.
Nice.
It'll be between 30 seconds and a minute, like more of a teaser trailer. But I would really like to see it, and be stoked.
Is there a Live Moss moment? Like what?
Not really. I mean,
be
maybe
applicable with this.
Yeah, it's a little tough. I mean, because whenever they release it, like they're gonna want to market this, just because it's Netflix and stuff. Like they can't really shadow drop it. You know what I mean? Like, go watch it instead of the show right now. It's like, you know what I mean. So, I think it. There'll be a full marketing cycle for this show, but maybe this is just a hype voice actor who's in it or something.
Mobile tie-in game. Or a skin for something in Fortnite or something,
There you go. Oh, Arcane Cross Fortnite would be cool. I don't know if Riot would do that. Maybe. I mean, there already are characters from League of Legends within the show, right? Maybe.
In what show?
Arcane,
yeah, of course.
Oh.
Jinx.
I've
Jinx
never played League of Legends. I wouldn't know.
The little whizzle chisel boy, whatever the fuck that guy's name is.
The little hamster
Wizzy
guy,
Kizzy
or
Busy, whatever the fuck his name is. Whizzle Cadizzle. I don't know. Basically, any interesting character from that show is from the game.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. I've never played League of Legends, and I don't pay attention enough to know all their names.
There's a lot of games you haven't played, buddy.
There's a lot of games a lot of us haven't played.
You're like Minecraft and League of Legends are like, when you play those games, you only fucking play those games. You know what I mean? Like,
not true.
They're your mains.
What? You're talking to the 5-minute gamer here.
Yeah, I
Oh
hear
my
you.
god.
But
Okay, well you're an exception to the rule. Jacob.
for the most part, the Minecrafters that I know are like 13-year-olds that only play Minecraft or Roblox.
The
And then-
Minecrafters I know are probably also in their 30s or 20s.
And then the
I'm
League of
not in my
Legends,
20s.
the League of Legends, the League of Legends people that I know like are talking about how like their accounts banned because they like started selling something on there or something. I don't even know how it works. They're like, yeah, I kept selling too many hats or something, so my account's banned.
That's just how they do it in NorCal, dude.
I don't know, man. I've got this one game dev friend who's just like was completely addicted to League of Legends for like all of college, and I think he just dropped out of game dev because of that.
A lot of people.
But he's like, I sold my account for like $40,000. I'm like, I don't know, whatever, dude. Yes. So maybe I'm thinking Team Fortress 2.
Possible.
Because I know there was a whole hat sale thing in that game. I don't know. Whatever. We're going off topic.
Will we ever find out the mystery of the hat selling?
I'm gonna get him as a guest on sometime. West, hit me up if you're watching.
Nice.
I almost said Boxcar Miguel. What's your thing? But I
He's
lied.
not here.
He doesn't care.
Doesn't care.
He said
doesn't
no. He said
He
no.
said no. Noi.
He's
I
busy.
Don't care. No, yeah.
I don't think he
We'll
can come
see.
up with a prediction. Anyway.
He'd be like Skyrim on.
Yeah.
You know
You'd be
what?
like-
He might not have been far off.
It'd be like
on Apple
Pokemon.
Watch.
Maybe a new Pokemon.
Yeah.
Hey,
He's
he's
resting.
resting.
He's resting after Odd Valley.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
man.
taking a sabbatical after that
That's
episode.
a reference right there. Okay, well, you guys, it is time for our shots in the dark. I'm excited for these. What are some shots in the dark? What are some things that you think are out there, but if they show up, we'll be fucking stoked?
Mhm.
Jacob, let's start with you.
This is a shot in the dark. It's probably wrong. EA's there. So I said, why the fuck not? I can just say The Sims 5. Fuck it.
okay.
It's been a while. 10 years.
Whoa.
It's been 10
What-
years since Sims 4. I have this report from last month that said Sims 5 Project Renee will coexist with other Sims game and won't replace Sims 4 entirely, right?
Hmm.
So I'm not saying that it'll come like this, like because some of these games are coming next year, right?
He said a few, 2024.
Yeah.
A few.
Yeah.
I could see this game coming 2025 and being one of the titles where it's like it's currently in development. Here's some of the things we're doing, but because it's not completely replacing Sims 4, it's not as intense of a game dev project. They let people know to kind of get people interested, and then they drop like a info dump of whatever this Project Renee is, or maybe even one of the other Sims things they're talking about. Like I just feel like the time's right. It's been forever. They've just been putting out like, expansion after expansion for The Sims 4. Just like, oh, here's the wizard pack. Here's the pets pack. You know what I mean? I think it's time. I think they've been working on something bigger than that, and they're going to show it tomorrow. And it's going to be crazy. That's what
Cool.
I think.
I like that. I mean, that would be a huge, like, people would be stoked because The Sims is one of those games where kind of, again, like what we were just talking about with Minecraft and League of Legends, like there are people who just play The Sims and that's like their whole thing.
Yep.
So,
I think
Yeah.
I want to see them like show some kind of character creator or like just a tease of, like all the crazy options they can cook up and whatever. Stuff like that.
I wouldn't be surprised if the next Sims game is benefiting in an actual positive way, not like a putting game devs out of business way, but like benefiting from some sort of AI generation type of stuff where like you can have characters and stuff progress and age and like do things that are that are beyond what all the other Sims games have done.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So my question is, okay, you have this game. What does The Sims 5 do to bring people in that The Sims 4 isn't, right? I guess really quick, I don't want to get too in depth with it, but like, do you have any idea what they could do to like bring somebody in to get somebody excited about Sims who's just like, I already have Sims 4? Like what
I mean, I think that
graphics?
I think graphics are a big part of it. I think the engine working better, being a little different, matters. I think that their statement of not to completely replacing Sims 4 is more saying that like you can use the stuff from the Sims 4 in the new Sims like engine. You know, I can see them doing like a big like multiplayer focused thing with it. You know what I mean? Like we did have essentially a Sims MMO back in the day. That was like, you know, online and Sims basically. I could see them like doing what Diablo's doing right now, which is okay, it's still the Sims, you could still play it alone, but there's other people like in your neighborhood and stuff like that, you know, and I could see that being interesting.
I could see like persistent servers or some sort of like hub in which like you share like whatever your stuff, house designs or something like that. You know,
Yeah.
like
maybe an event and like you link it to Facebook or whatever. You know,
that game seems ripe
See
for
what I
that type of like social media space type of thing, and that's why
Yeah.
maybe like something like you're talking about with Project like Renee, just even the way that like sounds, even if that's just totally a code name that's behind the scenes, like it sounds like some sort of like modern tech company kind of vibe. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah.
Not necessarily in a bad way, but like I just feel like a shared social space type of thing. But maybe they're using modern technology to like, you know what I mean? Like do that kind of thing.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
And then Cherry in the chat said designing furniture. I mean, yeah, I could see them upping like the things you can design and make, like maybe you can make your own wallpaper or something. Or like maybe people can even like design like actual like in-game models and stuff like that. You know?
Yeah, or take a picture of something in the real world and it like generates a copy in the
That'd be interesting, yeah.
Ooh, like 3D scanning. That'd be crazy. I have an app that does that on my phone. It's pretty insane how good it is, actually. Hell yeah. I like it. Nice. I like it. That's not where my mind would go at all. Because EA doesn't have a conference this year, you know, thanks to Xavier Woods and Greg Miller. They ruined it. And so you know, and they have kind of EA, other than like obviously their sports titles and things like that, they kind of have a mysterious future, it feels like. I mean,
Dragon Age, I guess, right?
Yeah, but I think that probably, I mean,
is that their own thing? Because they already said they changed the name to Veil something. I can't remember. Something like that.
Veil. Yeah, I forget. They said it earlier today. Jeff Grubb was being all sus.
I'm reading this report too, and it's saying that it's apparently going to be free to play as well. So that's cool.
What?
Next generation of Sims game and creative platform.
Okay.
You know?
Okay, yeah. Well, because 4 is already
just
free, right? So.
I got a little more information here, so I don't know.
Hey.
Hell yeah.
Sorry, go ahead, Gage.
Yeah, we know about Dreadwolf or whatever it's Veil Bound or Veil, the Veil.
Yeah. They changed the name and it's going to have its own thing on June 11th.
Scale. I'm not. What I'm saying.
Veilguard.
Veilguard, whatever. Yes.
The Veilguard.
Skate 4 we know is in the works. That's a thing. Yeah. But that's like, you know, a little bit. I don't know. It's just
it could be Skate.
EA mystery. There's some EA mystery. That's all I'm saying.
It could be Skate because Steven put Skate, and that could be the EA thing. But I was like, I don't know, man. I'm just thinking of crazy shit.
Skate. Those but those are only kind of likely. But either of those, I know Skate is, I think, more likely.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, I could see a Skate thing being there, like Skate open beta.
That could be cool.
That'd be fucking crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna play that.
Hell yeah. All of the above. Yeah, I'm BioWare. Mass Effect. They're gonna concentrate on Dragon Age right now, but
yeah.
Hell yeah. All right. Mr. Steven, what you got for your shot in the dark?
My long shot. It's a long fucking shot. It's gonna be fucking Metroid Prime 4. And there is a reason I am saying this. He mentioned on I think it was like a Q&A or something. He's like, you know, temper your expectations for this shit. You know, it's kind of been a lighter year. Let's hope, you know, sometime it would be great if Nintendo would show up to these events one time. And I'm like, wait a fucking second. Why would you even say Nintendo at all?
Yeah.
I know.
Why would you say Nintendo at all if you're not being
That is weird.
You know? And what better setup to a fucking, it'd be nice if Nintendo showed up. And then fucking bang, they show up with something like this.
That would be cool. but I don't see him on this list.
This is why it's a long shot. This
I don't
is
see
why
him
it's
on
a long
this
shot.
list.
You do feel though that if you put Nintendo on this list, there's certain like things that come up instantly. You know, it's like one of the reasons. It's like one of the reasons why I don't think Hollow Knight is on. The Hollow Knight devs is on that.
Team
Because
Cherry. And,
even if Team Cherry. Shout out to Cherry in the chat. If you put that on there, everyone's like, oh, you have Silksong here. So I can see it kind of feeling similar with Nintendo, although it's not as obvious. But
I don't think Jeff Keighley's lying to our faces, dude. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, but
it is a long shot. It is a long shot. You are right. It is a long shot.
Okay, it's a long shot. Let me dream, man. Let me dream.
No, I am. I'm trying to explain.
Your guys' were a little more safe for a long shot, and I'm actually shooting out here.
You're right.
You're shooting your shot, dude. I like it.
Dude, I
really
feel like
it.
The Sims is a long shot because they
think
barely
so.
announced
it's
it.
that far
They're like, it's starting development.
My details would be I squeal. Jacob's happy for me, right?
I would be happy.
Like,
I mean,
love
squealing.
that for you, man. I love that for you. Gage is like, okay, that's kind of cool.
My big thing with Metroid Prime 4 is as long as it comes out in 2025, I'm fine because I counterpicked it in Fantasy Group, so I really don't want it to come out this year.
Eric has it on his thing, so I think he will also squeal if he sees it.
Big time.
If he gets that, I'm screwed.
That is true. Metroid, it's gonna be a banger. It's gotta be a banger.
If it comes out,
high 80s at least.
No, it'll be higher than that. If it comes out, I'm doomed.
No, if they, this is a whole thing. I could probably go on it, but I don't think they're gonna call it Metroid Prime 4. I think they're just gonna do it over.
If it came out, Gage would be like,
Shit.
Yeah. Girly darn.
Gosh darn gee willikers.
And then if it's a Live Moss moment, it's releasing this year. So
ooh, wow.
We're long shotting and we're living Moss in the long shot.
I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye.
Bro, don't joke about that. I punched my eye this morning trying to change my sheet and it feels like
Oh no. Yep. All right, here is my long shot, and it is quite a long shot indeed. Though there is some precedent. Those are both good long shots, by the way. I like them very much.
Oh, okay.
Very different. Very different.
But mine's fucking better.
But mine's fucking awesome. No, here's the thing. There's rumors about said handheld from the old Team Green, Mr. Daddy Phil himself. Anywho, sorry. I think that we might hear about an Xbox handheld this here weekend. Now, the reason that I'm saying,
what are you doing, man? What are you doing?
Just
wait. Okay, all right.
This is a long shot.
It's a long shot. The reason, okay, first of all, the Xbox Series X was shown off at Game Awards, so there's precedent for him or them doing showing off hardware at a Jeff Keighley thing. It gets the wider gaming audience talking about it. And then the idea would be it's just like a teaser type of trailer where it just shows the form factor, says an Xbox says the name Xbox handheld, and then says tune in Sunday for details. You know what I mean? Like it would literally just be like, Phil or Sarah Bond comes out on stage, and says yeah, that's right. We were talking about we're releasing our brand new Xbox handheld. It's a Don't really say any details. For more, check out the Xbox conference on Sunday at You know what I mean?
And are they not partnered with Keighley for the whole Games Fest, Summer of Games or whatever the hell?
They are. They always play nice.
Okay.
And they are mentioned their partners on that list of partners. Cool. So then my Live Moss moment would that be they would say on this stage that it's dated for this holiday. But I don't.
A man can dream.
A man can dream.
Well, I can't say
I think they would probably leave that detail for the Xbox showcase, but if they come out here and say that here, everyone's gonna go fucking crazy if that happens. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. That's my long shot.
That's a good
Step
thing to
aside.
get people to watch the Xbox show, though.
That's my thought.
Get the
Yeah,
details.
yeah, that's where he's coming from, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like just stoke the fires and show the form factor in a nice, sexy, like teaser. Spins around, shows someone's hand, it opens up Game Pass,
And it goes,
instantly
"Whoa," and does
yeah,
Yeah.
starts playing something, and then we get the name, whatever that is, the Xbox Series P or
Okay, he's got me on. He had me on board until he said Series P.
Series P is awful. Definitely don't call it that. Series R, maybe. It's like
Series
remote.
P. No,
Can we just not call it a series? Can we just get away from that?
Yeah, can we just
I would
call
like
it
that.
the Xbox?
The X Boy would be sweet.
Xbox Boy
the-
720.
X Boy 720 is so sick. That's such a fucking
The Xbox
throwback.
720. It's because I spin
Xbox.
720 degrees and walk away.
The Xbox
After spending
64.
$720.
Mr. Hawks in the chat says X Pad. I actually like that.
X screen
but I
with
think they-
controls.
Not your ex-girlfriend. I don't know.
What?
not your daddy's Xbox.
Yeah. Work in progress.
The X deck. Whoa.
Guys, it's not revealed yet because we've yet to come up with the name. So
Yeah.
don't worry, we'll
X
get
deck.
there
Wow.
eventually.
Mr. Hawks, great minds. But yeah, if that happens,
Totally and completely badass.
Relax. I'd rather not piss this thing off.
whoa.
That was Master Chief.
Yeah, what if it's just called the Chief? That'd be
Fuck
sick.
yeah.
Oh.
The Chief.
that would honestly,
I would buy
that
it.
would honestly be really cool. Or the Xbox 117. That's tight. Cool.
No,
That's
it would have to be called the Xbox or the Microsoft Chief.
Microsoft Chief.
That
The
sounds
Xbox-
corporate. I don't know. I like
the Xbox Sierra. I don't know. Yeah, whatever.
Wild.
get
Wild
that
stuff.
experience. Right?
But
Yeah,
and this
experience.
isn't part of my prediction at all, so don't factor this in. But
Sure.
I really do think this is going to be more akin to something like a Steam Deck than it is to something like the Nintendo Switch. I think it's going to be, a Windows handheld that can run Windows just like a portable PC, but it has a nice Xbox overlay. The Xbox app runs natively and all that.
Yes. Can we just get the Xbox UI for it? But then also maybe, I know this is crazy, have like a dual boot because it's Windows native, right? Like,
Mhm.
I think
they're
here's the
gonna play-
Windows and then Xbox thing here. And
I
then-
think they would, I don't use their store launcher. Maybe Jacob and maybe you guys can speak to this more, but
What?
Xbox does have its own launcher like Steam, right? Even though their games are often on Steam.
Yeah,
I wonder
well,
if they would play
if
nice
you
with Steam.
if you use if you have Game Pass, you have to install every game through the Xbox app. That's how it works.
Wow.
So yeah,
it's
I use
getting
it a lot.
marginally better.
It's
over
better.
Years, I
It's a lot
guess,
better. Actually, it works a lot better.
Yeah.
But is
I
it
think
I like
they
the
would-
perfect?
time to beat and stuff. That's cool.
It's not perfect.
I think they would probably do a new version of Windows for this, a native version of Windows for this.
yeah, I mean,
maybe.
who
They'd
knows?
use it'd be kind of like this would be kind of like a Surface with a different control interface. You know what I mean? Touchscreen too, I can imagine.
You're saying that, but you're also just assuming that they wouldn't just straight up like take the Xbox's software and not just upload it into a handheld, essentially.
Do you think that's how it works?
I guess
That's
what
what I
I'm saying.
think
I guess
they're
what I'm
gonna
saying.
do.
I guess what I'm saying is this
Yeah.
feels like it would maybe be almost more of a Microsoft product than an Xbox product, but it would obviously have like up front and center a really well running native Xbox, overlay on it. Essentially,
They're not going to want you
I
to
think-
install other shit on here. They're
Yeah,
going to want.
I think they want would also
Xbox
be a big
games.
mistake.
Yeah.
It would be a big mistake because Microsoft has a bad look right now.
Yeah.
Mm,
Bad look.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that they want to, just give you they're not just giving you a handheld PC. They're giving you a handheld Xbox. That's what I think their strategy is here.
all right.
If it's real. If
It's
it's
just
real.
interesting because just the way that Microsoft is so much of a software company and their OS is so ubiquitous, and I don't know. It's just hard. It feels like like Satya Nadella, for instance, would want it to be a mobile PC as much as an Xbox.
Well, sure, but the only
No.
reason I say that is because there's just with Xbox you want it to be games, right?
Yeah. exactly.
And I think that's the only thing I can see with that being like contradictory to what you're saying.
Yeah.
I understand like they want to shove Windows down your throat as much as they can.
Yeah, but the Xbox itself has an internet browser on it and stuff.
yeah, so
So you could still do that type of shit on there, I'm sure. You know what I mean?
I think most likely we're gonna get a mobile version of the Xbox interface.
Yeah.
That's what I think. But you know.
Ideally, it would be more open than that. But yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Or just at least a Windows based system.
If
But there
it's
is
real.
some problems with that. It's also could be totally full of shit.
Right.
Whatever. But yeah, it would be pretty amazing to get the 1-2 punch of them coming out, announcing the thing, and then details on Sunday. But we'll see.
I don't think any of the long shots are happening.
I could
very well
full
see
disclosure.
none of them happening.
Hence
Full
the long
disclosure.
shots. The long shots. However, I think those were some pretty good and relatively informed other ones there for sure. Real quick to round out our thoughts about this show, I just want to go down through. This is from Push Square, compiled by Robert Ramsey over there. This is a 20 questions, just yes or no questions about the Summer Games Fest live showcase 2024. So we'll just run through them real quick. You can just say your yes or no about them. Yeah? Sound good?
Sure.
I got them for you. I'll just read them out.
Mm-hmm.
Will host Jeff Keighley be wearing primarily white sneakers?
No.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna vote yes, but that's
I
okay.
think he's gonna wear dress shoes.
He usually wears like some kind of like he wore Yeezys one year. He wore some Nike.
I
He
know.
wore some Adidas the one year.
I don't think they'll be white.
Word.
I think that's the big thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
He has a
they'll
habit
probably
of
be
wearing white
interesting.
shoes, but they will probably be interesting.
Could they be like red? That'd be kind of.
Red
That
would
would be
yeah.
intense. Yeah.
Will there be another Astrobot trailer shown?
I don't think trailer commercial.
Commercial. Okay, cool. Jerry says they will be green, touch grass, lol. No, they will have once been white, but they'll have grass stains all over them. That would be good. By the way, there's some stats on what the rest of the audience said. So on the Keeley sneakers says 83% said yes, he will be wearing primarily white sneakers. Astrobot trailer 61% said no, there will not be a trailer shown. Question 3: will Dragon Age: The Veilguard, there it is, formerly Dreadwolf, get a release date ahead of its gameplay reveal next week?
So it's not going to be there at all. So no.
Cool. So no.
I'm gonna say no. Yeah, it's not even gonna show up.
Won't even be there.
61% of people agree with you.
There you go.
There you go. Will 3 or more Xbox-owned games be announced for PS5? No way. Even if they're coming to PS5, they're not going to announce that. You know what I mean?
Why is it 3 or more?
I don't know. They're
This
thinking
And
is-
also,
maybe.
why would this? Sorry, go ahead.
No, please.
This is the problem, because most people are PlayStation gamers, so they'll ask a fucking stupid ass question like this. This is a dumb ass question. It's an obvious no.
Even if it's true that Xbox games that are announced
Look at
are
that.
actually going to come everywhere.
Look at those results.
They would not put it on a showcase. Like, it's not going to say PS5 anywhere in relationship to an Xbox.
So-
it'll say all next gen consoles or something like that.
Yeah.
What I want to say to this is, if we're talking about Summer Game Fest, fuck no.
Yeah.
This
no
would
way.
be something at Xbox to be like, hey, and we're playing nice, you know?
Yeah.
Look at what we do for the industry, kind of thing.
This makes no sense to me.
Yeah, it just makes zero sense. I'm gonna go no.
It's pretty
Okay,
even.
next one.
It's pretty even. Look at that.
That's crazy.
Jacob,
You 48%ers.
since you got this pulled up, you can take over if you'd like.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Will BioShock 4 be revealed?
It's a weird one.
The 4K will be there, so I'll say yes.
It's weird because I think that, well, Judas might be at the Xbox thing. I could see Judas having another look here.
Judas and BioShock 4 have nothing to do with each other, so don't even think
That's
about
not true.
it.
They're both owned by 2K.
Are you
So,
serious?
Yeah, they're both under 2K.
What?
And
Why?
Ken Levine, right? In both regards.
I thought the whole reason that he's making
now
a different.
Bioshock 4 is being made by someone else. It's not.
Yeah, I
Kevin
thought
Levine.
the whole reason he's doing the game is because he's no longer with 4K.
No.
Oh.
He's still under.
Then the
they
answer
are
is
still
no.
being published by 2K.
Then the answer is no.
Yeah, I think
I
no
think
as well.
as well.
I think it'll be one or the other. But yes, yeah, totally.
No, Bioshock 4, no. Never gonna happen. Sorry, I wasn't clear on the details. Thank you.
No worries.
Will the PS5 Pro be mentioned in any capacity?
I don't think so.
I think Sony's going to own that, so no.
And Sony's got too much hardware shit going on. They're just like they're abandoning the VR.
Will the PS5 Pro be mentioned in any capacity? Yes. Someone will make a joke about it.
All right.
That's a no.
No one agrees with you.
Yeah. Will Dragon's Dogma 2 expansion be announced?
I can see this. Yes.
This. Are they ready for
Capcom
that?
doesn't have a showcase this year, so they're going to be spreading out their information. I think throughout these days.
I think they would put this information out like by itself later. So I'm going to say no.
Okay.
That's
I'm
just
going
what
to say yes. I'm going to say yes.
I think yes.
Pretty
also.
even. Pretty even.
Pretty even. I like
53, 47. No. Question 8. Will Monster Hunter Wilds get a March 2025 release date? Why do
I can see it.
It's
Why don't
awfully
I see it?
specific.
Yeah, why is it so specific?
We already know it's 2025.
Okay.
So I
why-
think
Monster Hunter World released
It
in
came out.
April.
Yeah, it came out in spring, I think. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm just going to be a contrarian and say no.
No, I want to say maybe they want it to do better, so they release it closer, maybe in late summer or something, so they get that Black Friday boom. I don't know.
hard to say if they want it in the fiscal corner or not. You know what I mean?
Sure.
In March.
So yes or no?
I'm gonna say yes, but
No, say no.
Okay, we both say no.
cool.
Okay, look. Pretty down the line there.
It is close. Yeah.
Some of these are pretty, tough.
Yeah, totally.
Will a new Final Fantasy project be announced?
There
This is
is
tough.
rumors that the Final Fantasy 14
Yeah.
team is working on something.
We're hearing a lot about Square Enix doing something. We know it's not Kingdom Hearts. That's basically been confirmed to not happen. My beer is exploding. Just want to put that out there. I'm going to say yes.
A new Final Fantasy project. I'm gonna say yes, and it'll be a new mobile one.
Oh, I like the caveat. Gage.
Yeah, that's also very true. Is it could be like more in well, it's probably not going to be the pixel remasters or whatever, but like they did that Final Fantasy 7 like remake on mobile type of thing. Maybe there's that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Also, there also is a rumored Final Fantasy 9 remake, which I would
know.
love to see. God damn.
Yeah,
that'd be
that's
awesome.
my favorite Final Fantasy game. So yeah, I'm hoping
that's
it's that.
shot in the dark one that I want to.
Agreed.
Let's go with yes. I think we all think, but between mobile and whatever. Wow, other people don't think.
Other people don't think so.
They said nah, dude. 10.
I'll laugh in your face when it happens.
Will there be a Persona related announcement? You already know I predicted yes.
Yeah,
You know what? I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna also say
You
yeah.
got me excited about it. Whether my only hesitance is because they might want to focus on Metaphor Refantasia, but maybe not.
Yeah.
I've heard no buzz on that game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think it's probably gonna be pretty cool, but yeah.
No, I mean not to disparage, right? It's just not had the marketing really.
This
so.
SGF could be where they bring the buzz.
Mr. Hawk says, "Bitch, please." And then
Bitch, please. 41 yes, 59 no over here. So I don't know.
See?
Will the rumored Lego Horizon be announced?
I think there's a good chance.
Yeah.
No.
Okay,
I'm
2
saying
yeses and a no. A lot of yeses.
Wow.
A
How
lot of
the frick
yeses.
on a stick would they want a Lego Horizon? I don't know.
I mean, because those dinosaurs would be really cool to build. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, sure, dude, but
Yes, whatever.
I don't know. I don't really like the Horizon games that much, anyways. They're okay. Like I find them to be beautiful, and the art style is really cool. Aloy is a wet blanket, and the story I didn't like very much. Overall,
she's better in the second one. From what I
is she?
played, so
All right,
yeah.
cool.
I still haven't really played them. Question 12. Will Batman appear in a trailer? It's a good question.
If it is, it would be like a WB. What's that Rumbleverse or something? No, what?
He's
what just
already
came
in
out?
there. He's already in
sorry.
there.
Yeah, but
If you're
just
not
like
gonna give
technically
me
he's there.
Arkham.
Yeah. What?
or something Arkham like.
Okay.
Fuck off with your Batman news, right? I want to hear nothing about.
I'm just saying, like, what's that? What is Rumbleverse? What is it? Multiverses?
Multiverses. There we go.
If they show a trailer, like maybe he's just in there fighting. You know what I'm
Arkham
saying?
VR game.
I'm gonna go with yes.
I'm
going with yes.
Yeah, there's a good chance.
Oh, there is the Arkham VR thing too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be.
Pretty kind of even.
Why you gotta say that malarkey in the chat, Mr. Hawk?
How about that? How about that Jason Schreier article today about suicide?
Oh god, that's so depressing, dude.
What a tragedy, man.
Yeah, we don't need to revisit that. Will 2 or more Hollywood actors appear on stage?
I think yes.
You betcha.
Because they're gonna.
Yes.
There's no awards, but yeah, you're right.
No, they'll be there.
I think so.
They'll be there too.
They'll be showing
this
off
is-
something.
this
One
is
of
a
them is
real
going to show
side
off a
note.
game partnership.
Totally.
Earlier,
Joseph Gordon-Levitt comes out and like, I still want your music for Beyond Good
your
and Evil
art,
2.
and I will probably not ever pay you for it.
Oh man.
hold on, look. 2023's Summer Game Fest had Twisted Metal, which I think Anthony Mackie came out.
Anthony Mackie, yeah.
And then Nicolas Cage came out for Dead by Daylight as a DLC character.
I forgot about that.
I mean, dude, come on. This is why I pulled up this list of random things, because I'm like, it happens, and it's usually dumb.
This was originally going to be my long shot. A little peek behind my thought. I was originally going to say Wonder Woman is re-revealed, and that my Liv Moss moment was that Gal Gadot comes out and said, like, comes on stage like, in the Justice League universe, I portrayed like the Fema Mascara, whatever her name is. And now in this new WB game, you can jump into the shoes of Wonder Woman yourself, and then she shows it off.
Okay,
Gal
but,
Gadot is over
WB's
it.
There, right?
Gal Gadot is like out, and she's mad that she's not Wonder Woman anymore, so she would never do that.
Well, that's probably okay. I mean,
Like,
in any regard, she might be better than that.
There's
Get the DC universe out of here, anyways.
I'm just saying that there's hurt feelings, so that's the only thing I would say against that idea, Gage. That's
Okay,
all.
so no Gal.
Yeah, I
Gadot.
don't think Gal's there.
A new Wonder Woman who's playing something in the new something.
That I could believe.
Wonder Woman.
Alicia Vikander or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, she's a little too skinny for Wonder Woman, I think.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you think with Wonder Woman they take the interrogation thing from like what's the Shadow of Mordor, right? And they do it with the lasso, and then you get them to try to speak the truth or whatever.
I just feel like that's so good for Batman and Wonder Woman. I'm kind of like whatever, but I just don't know any of the villains in Wonder Woman at all. So it's like but yes, I feel you.
It's a cheetah.
The Nemesis system.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a cheetah.
The Nemesis system is what you're referring
It's like
to.
a cheetah that walks on two legs and is also.
But imagine like you work your way up through the Joker gang and like Joker goons like oh god.
All right, moving on. Question 14: will Pal World be confirmed for PS5? Don't care.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, don't care, but sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
They've been working on it. So
okay. Yeah.
It may be
that would be a bill payer, I would think. Pal World literally, and I quote, says, "We have too much money. We don't know what to do with it."
Yeah.
That's a paraphrase, not a quote, but you know.
Right.
It's pretty even. A little bit more no's. Question 15: will Borderlands 4 be announced via a trailer that has a bad remix of a well-known song? Why is there a second? Why is there a second Borderlands 4 question in here? Can we skip it? Because this is dumb.
Wait, is there two?
BioShock 4. This is Borderlands.
Oh, Borderlands. Yeah. I'm sorry. You're right.
I was like, I miss the first one?
I mixed those up.
I think it's more likely that we get another Borderlands movie trailer than a Borderlands 4 trailer.
I agree.
We have Kevin Hart here. Is that what's going on?
I'm sorry.
It would go back with the celebrity thing.
I mixed up my FPS games that started with B.
Yeah. Black Ops, Borderlands, all the same.
It seems like they think it's a yes.
I
don't think it'll be there.
I don't want it to be yes, so I'm going to say no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Yeah, I think we all said no on that one. Will Dragon Ball?
I like this though.
Will Dragon Ball Sparking Zero get its rumored October release date?
I would love this.
I'm gonna say yes.
No, but it'll get a release date. That's my guess.
Yeah, I agree. No.
I'm going yes.
A lot of people agree.
Higher on the yeses. Higher on the yeses. 17. Will Hideo Kojima appear?
Almost certainly.
This time, no.
No, he's busy.
This time he's
busy for a message. Sorry, Keely. You're on the shelf.
61% yes.
You're the elf on the shelf.
Yeah.
Jerry said
that weird
definitely.
little puppet.
That's great. 18. Will newly appointed Sony Interactive Entertainment CEO Herman Holst appear?
No.
No.
He doesn't show up
PlayStation
anywhere in person.
Right.
appear? Well, maybe in like a trailer or like for a second in a video,
All
but not
can
in
I,
person.
like, am I alone? And like, I don't like that guy. Is there something like that just gives me bad vibes about that dude? I don't think he's done anything specifically to make me upset, but I just don't like.
I didn't like Jim Ryan, but I don't have anything against Herman Holtz. He's apparently nice for the people who in the industry who have talked to him. But
I just look at his face and I'm like, maybe I wouldn't get along with you.
he's got kind of a cold Eastern European vibe about him.
Yeah, you got something
maybe
against Germans?
He would tell me about some serious shit, and I'd be like, all right. I mean,
he's really promoting that Horizon stuff around there.
Sure.
I'll tell you what.
Looks to be kind of even there.
Yeah.
Kind of even a little more in the no field. I don't think so. Too early
What?
for Resident
What?
Evil.
I gotta say it first.
Sorry, reading.
Will
He's
a
jumping
new
the gun.
Yeah, come on. Will a new Resident Evil project be announced? Yes or no?
You know, they call that a jump scare, but
They're focused on Monster Hunter Wilds,
No.
so no.
no.
They don't need to show this.
I also feel like they can take a break from Resident Evil. It's okay.
No,
there's
they
that.
can't.
There's the rumored Code Veronica remake, and then eventually we'll get 9. But I think we're good for a minute.
And then the dumbest question of them all: will Jeff say the word anime at any point? Yeah, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero.
Based on the anime. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. It's a guaranteed yes.
One Piece, something like that.
Steven?
Do I have to engage in this question?
Yeah.
He's
What?
You did.
perplexed.
Yes or no?
What in the fuck? What? Okay. You
Have
could have
some
had a
fun.
better question for this one.
Yeah, I know. It's push
This is
square.
what you fucking
do you
put for
expect?
question 20?
Yeah.
It's a-
Push fucking X on the fucking thing up there.
Take it up with Push Square. I don't know. It's with Robert Ramsey. Take it up with him.
Robert Ramsey, find a better 20th question. Good job on the rest of them, though.
It's a PlayStation Pundit's
It
website.
is.
What do you expect?
I get it.
There you
know
go. A
what?
lot of
I'm gonna
yeses.
I'm going to say, yeah.
I think he'll
It's a
definitely
Sparking
say the
Zero.
word anime at some point.
Yeah.
Pretty easy to do.
There you go.
Hell yeah, guys. Well, that was our predictions about this year's Summer Game Fest. Not opening night live. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So tomorrow at 2 p.m., we'll be on there and we'll be watching along with you guys. If you guys need a place to hang out and watch along, please join us at twitch.tv/Neon Pocket Dimension. And yeah, it's gonna be a good time. Yeah, Jacob will be in the chat making some. He's the lord of the chat anywhere he goes. You know that. So,
Yeah, I'll
and
delete your comment so fast, bitch.
bitch. And then me and Steven will be hanging out and watching along and talking the talk. And then we're gonna do like later in next week. We're gonna do kind of a recap of the Summer Games Fest stuff. Go over some of the smaller showcases that we see. And so during that podcast, we'll probably talk about our Summer Games Fest, like the way we felt about it and things like that. And we might do a little reaction stream after it ends, depending on how excruciatingly long it feels. And then
2 hours.
2 hours. It's 2 hours plus work. It's kind of work days and all that kind of stuff. But so we'll see. We'll give you some light impressions afterwards, and then we'll probably recap it later. And then on Sunday, it's the big to do. We're kind of ex boys over here. And so on Sunday, 10 a.m., come hang out with us as we watch along with the Xbox stream, and then give you an impressions podcast afterwards. That's gonna be really fun. Sunday vibes. I might be doing a little Sunday morning brunch mimosa Bloody Mary vibes. It'll be good. I'm gonna have some fun, and then maybe we'll even play some fucking Elden Ring after or something.
Like some mint or like a green kind of drink would be kind of cool.
There you go. Oh yeah, maybe I could make a green Bloody Mary.
I've made too many bets that if certain things are there or certain things aren't there, I'm gonna be getting shit faced during that.
So
event.
either way,
So
it'll be a fun impression.
You're definitely gonna want to be there. We're gonna have a good time.
Yeah,
and hopefully I don't have to
about it.
eat my words. I'll just put it that way.
That's the show I'm the most excited for overall, for sure. So,
Yeah.
And then stay tuned to our Twitter. That's at NPD Squad for updates on these things and reminders. There's a chance we'll be doing something with the Ubisoft Forward on Monday. I have a really busy work day that day, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to make it. But maybe we can make it work. So we'll see.
Either way, we'll be talking about it on MGD. So
yes, so stay tuned to our YouTube channel. That is youtube.com/@neon gaming dimension. There you can find game reviews. You can find Gamers Gaming, which is like a Let's Play series that we do. You can find the Elden 3, which I promise we'll do another episode of at some point. You can find 5 Minute Gamer, which is the game where these two lads, it's really hard to point at people. These two lads play a game for 5 minutes and commentate on it and then give you an expert take at the end. I'm on it sometimes, not really, but sometimes. And then
I'm recording this Saturday of that, by the way. So
fuck yeah. And then also our Neon topic discussions, which have been really fun and really cool lately, and reacts videos, all sorts of good stuff. It's all our gaming content lives over there, so we'd love it if you give us a subscribe or a comment. Comments are awesome. Love comments.
You win.
Tell me you don't like my glasses or something. I don't know. Like this guy's glasses are dumb. But
Yeah, honestly, I'll take it.
There you go. We're
Thank
just
you,
a bunch
Jerry.
of glasses guys with beards, is what people on YouTube are commenting. And I'm like, all
That's
right,
good.
it's the same guy over and over again. I'm like,
Hey, well, at least
okay,
we're basically all the same.
sure, I'm the
I
same
forget
guy.
who said
I guess.
it in I forget who said it in a comment once, but they said once we were like in an evolution of like the beard.
The beard evolution
Yeah.
of the beard. Yeah.
That was true. Yeah.
Yeah, especially like if I let mine go, I can get a little bushier, but like we all have the slightly different like stylings. Pretty good.
We're different, okay?
Yeah, guys.
I'm not the same.
All right, y'all. That was really fun, and I'm excited for tomorrow's Summer Games Fest. It's gonna be cool.
Hell yeah. I can't wait. I can't freaking wait, dude. Gamer holiday. Don't forget to Devolver Direct on Saturday. And check
Totally.
that out.
I watched the Guerrilla Games showcase today. A bunch
Oh, I need
of
to check that out.
cool indie games. You can just kind of scrub through it and watch some stuff. It was there's some really cool stuff in there. There's some really samey looking stuff in there, but there was some cool things.
That's
I
how
made
it
some
is.
notes.
Also next week, the quick thing, Steam Next Fest starts.
Yes.
So expect a whole bunch of streams from us, just like trying out a shit ton of game demos and all that stuff. So that'll happen.
That's cool.
On our
That's
Twitch
really
channel,
cool.
same place you're at now, twitch.tv/Neon Pocket Dimension.
Yeah. All right, y'all. It's been real. It's been fun. We'll see you tomorrow, and we'll see you on Sunday.
Hell yeah. Goodbye.
Go watch some animes or whatever.